President Paul Kagame arrived in Busan, South Korea this Tuesday, where he will be attending the 4th High-Level Forum on Aid Effectiveness. The Rwandan head of state will speak at the opening ceremony alongside Korea's President Myung-Bak Lee, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, among other speakers. Rwanda's Minister of Finance and Economic Planning John Rwangombwa said that Rwanda is highly represented at this meeting as an African country that has shown more results from aid, on top of being selected to represent Africa in the negotiations of the final document out of the forum.
And Rwanda is here as one of the key players in this industry, in the aid industry. We are one of the biggest players in this industry as a recipient country. But more to that, as a country that has shown more results from aid and a country that has done more in trying to implement the Paris Declaration, or the principles of the Paris Declaration. And on top of that, we were selected by Africa to represent Africa in the negotiations of the final document. So we're also here as representatives of Africa in the negotiation of the final document. Rwanda and Mali were the two countries representing Africa in the negotiations. But Rwanda, in fact, is represented at the highest level. Our president is here, and I think he's the only president outside, apart from the president of Korea, that is attending this meeting, and is here to give, to share his experience as a president of a country that has achieved results, which part of it can be attributed to good use of aid.
It is during these negotiations that Rwanda pushed for the elimination of the practice of linking aid to purchases from companies in donor countries, otherwise known as tied aid. Minister Rwangombwa said that they called on donor countries to put an end to tied aid because it does not contribute to the development of recipient countries. He added that this is a difficult process as some donor countries are reluctant to take action against tied aid. But as this meeting that follows previous ones in Rome, Paris and Accra is taking place, Minister Rwangombwa hopes that delegates will be able to come up with a new agenda in terms of aid delivery, accountability, and predictability. Ministers from across the globe, from both developing and donor countries, government representatives, parliamentarians, civil society organizations, and private sector representatives are coming together to review global progress in improving the impact and value for money of development aid. Flora Kaitesi in Busan, South Korea.